been a long time. I'm gonna start back up vlogging again. As you can see, I just woke up. My voice is silky smooth. And I'm realizing now I'm not using my correct mic. And you can't even hear it. There you go. I did that for you. Anyways, a lot of changes have happened during quarantine, and I'm just gonna vlog my day and hope that it's not as boring as it feels to me. I'm about to go for a run again. That's a lie. I'm gonna go for a slow walk. A saunter, if you will. Now I'm listening to this audiobook as I take my walks. I actually have like 3 different audiobooks that I'm listening to right now. Because I take 3 different walks, and so I figured, 20-minute walk, 3 different audiobooks. In about 3 weeks, I could finish 3 books. Welcome to how I keep my shoes. You might think that I would do this, but in reality, this is where I keep my shoes. Let's go take a walk. I'm just kidding, I'm not wearing Birkenstocks. With socks! Walk done. Not very tiring at all. I walk 3 times a day. You might want to know why, because I sleep like a baby. Hello.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
Hi.
I actually forgot you were on a walk.
Yeah. What, baby?
I got you yogurt.
Oh, thank you.
No, she got blue yogurt.
Oh, you got, I thought she said I got you yogurt.
She is eating your yogurt.
Oh, how dare you.
It's my yogurt.
Okay, that's fine. What are you doing? Move aside, child. Trying to talk to your mother. Well, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Okay, well, I gotta go do the work thing. It's Monday. Thanks for the coffee, too.
5
more minutes.
5 more minutes.
You sound like Luna.
I'm already 35 minutes later than when I normally start work.
What's another 35?
Can you stop? What are you saying? Dad is losing control of this house. All right, everybody, you're all in a timeout.
Except he's the one that taught her that, so he's the one in timeout.
Cayette! You've come to heckle me in my office? What is this madness? A lot of stuff has changed since I've last vlogged. This is one of those things that's changed. And I regret it in a big way. I miss my hair. No, I'm just kidding. I actually love it. It's amazing. It's brought a lot of changes to a lot of different people. This thing that's populating throughout the entire world, this is not fun for anyone, especially those getting it. My heart goes out to them. If you're experiencing that, if you know people are experiencing that, I'm praying for them. It's just a crazy time we live in. It's been 2 months since we've been in the studio, so it's been even longer than that since this whole ordeal has started. So why now are you choosing to vlog? That's because Hi5 is cleared by the government, the state government, to get in and start making content. Now, as scary as that sounds to a lot of different people, and as cool as that sounds to a lot of different people, everyone's on way different sides of the spectrum. I'm somewhere like in the middle, you know what I mean? I'm somewhere like, we gotta care deeply about our economic stability because, quarantine is gonna kill the economy, but let's not get the virus over here because, well, that's kind of scary too, and we don't wanna perpetuate that, we don't want that to happen. So I'm kind of like, can we figure out the best of both worlds? And I think for Hi5 Studios, that's a complicated question to answer. So what I decided, no, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna see if I can pick out some hipstery looking stuff. The past couple of years I've been wearing all black, but Amanda really likes it when I wear like a hipstery vibe, and it's our anniversary, so. So in terms of Hi5 Studios, what can I possibly do that is in the middle? And not explicitly worrying about if it's in the middle between those two, but I'm not so concerned about what everyone thinks. No offense. I wanna make it a habit in my life to not worry about what other people think. The distinction here is to not necessarily worry about what other people think, but care, but not necessarily let that weigh upon the decision of what is right, bringing that down to worry, right? So for Hi5 Studios, I've decided it's not necessarily my right to dictate those decisions for the rest of the entire staff. It's not my right to choose for them whether they choose economic stability or whether they choose their physical safety. Both are valid concerns. I feel like I'm missing a hat. Hipsters wear hats, right? Pinterest. I'll do that later. Naturally, in this current pandemic, it's difficult to think about value-based decisions and not fear-based decisions. And it's difficult also to not worry about how it's going to be perceived, especially when you have a large audience that's watching your every move. But I think at the end of the day, it comes down to what I was talking about before. It's really not my decision to choose. The sad fact is, if I labor under the illusion that I have that control, that I should be making those decisions, then I become like a leader that you see out in the free world that makes these decisions for the masses, and it has dramatic consequences. And I'm not saying there's not ever a place for that, but I'd rather not be a dictator. I'd rather avoid it, if at all possible, and trust the individuals to make the right choices for themselves, their families, and the greater city, state, country. I think we should put more trust into individuals. Now, I don't necessarily think that a lot of people agree with that standpoint, but I think that's why we get into the place where people act irrationally, because no one trusts them, so they're just like, well, if no one trusts them, it's a thought distortion, all or nothing thinking, right? If no one trusts me, well, then I'm just gonna go and do this thing. Well, if people expect me to be a bad boy, I'm gonna be a bad boy, right? It's like, and it's just that we're following the law. Only a fraction of us are coming back. Like this first week, I think it's only Tanner and I showing up at the studio. I can't even imagine that all 29 people will get in there this year. I just think it's just such a crazy time right now. But it's a time for nuanced decision making with clarity and delicacy. Praying a lot about it. Sierra works at the studio. You guys know Sierra. She sent an article that was really, really fascinating about that. Romans 13 is basically a chapter in the Bible by Paul that explicitly states that we as Christians are supposed to follow the authorities in charge. And a lot of people are like, no, we shouldn't do that when people are being persecuted, when people are taking away our rights. But in reality, in the context of that time, the Roman government was in charge. If he says to submit yourselves to the authorities in charge, then, well, we don't have nearly that horrible rule in our country to not do that now. This is all legal. Wouldn't do it if it's not. But on the inverse side, if it wasn't legal and we couldn't, Hi5 would be in a rough area. And that comes to changes that are happening at Hi5. Some people aren't gonna like, some people aren't gonna care, but sadly, none of us really have control over it, and it breaks my heart. We have to adapt to survive. All right, so done writing. Now, the fun admin stuff.
Tanner's talking with Nick to see if that's still even doable, because they don't know when they're gonna get stuff in. If you guys had GG on Thursday, then we wouldn't even be able to shoot on Friday. But as of right now, I'll move those to Fridays in case.
What he was saying there was how we're getting back into the office. The 6 feet distance thing, we got the masks thing, we got the purifiers thing, we might actually put in some like the UV lights inside, because those kill airborne viruses, so that's pretty cool. All that to say that we might shoot later towards the week because we have to set up the entire studio for this new normal, which is, I don't want to call the new normal, I want to call it the sad normal. But that's the way it is. We can't even get into the office without setting up stations to take people's temperatures, making sure we're providing all of that stuff, because we can't have people using their own stuff because we're a business. I know this has been such a difficult time for so many. 20 million people have filed for unemployment or something like that. Am I mistaken, or is that accurate? Hold on, let me check. No, that's totally inaccurate. It says as of May 1st, 4 million Californians are out of work, governor says. I'm not sure where Casey Neistat got his news. He says 22 million people have filed for unemployment. Maybe he's talking about the entire United States or the entire world. I don't know, he's not clarifying. I'm sure there's a lot of people. My best friend lost his job. Tons of Amanda's friends lost their job. Luckily, right now at Hi5 Studios, no one has lost their job. We've been very blessed. Not that we're unaffected. CPM, like how we monetize our content, has cut in like a fourth, so we're not profitable in the slightest bit. So that's why we got to get back into the studio and start making some stuff that we're proud of instead of all this quarantine trash content. So that's the impetus behind why we're going back to work, because if we don't make good content, if we don't make things we're proud of, if we don't get back into the studio to make that stuff, we're not going to be safe. People might lose their jobs, and that's, I don't want to scare anyone, that's just the reality of the situation that we're in. We're trying to do our best to save jobs. Everyone has a choice. I'm not forcing people to go back to work. It's up to the individual what they choose. Right now I'm giving them the choice. You can, if you want to, come back to Hi5 Studios and work. Because we don't know when this is gonna all end. Could be years before we develop a vaccine. So, Hi5 Studios as a whole though has been impacted. Battle Universe has been shut down, canceled. It hurts to do that because Battle Universe has been around since the dawn of Hi5, since Hi5 had started. Battle Universe has existed. It started out as this vlog channel documenting our journey across the studio, and everyone was a part of it, and then it transitioned to this Nerf channel, and now as it sits in quarantine, we just couldn't make good content, and really understanding that there's gonna be this new normal now for who knows how long, could be years. The channel is just not viable as it is. Like, we can't go around getting large groups of people together to play Nerf, all using the same equipment, all using the same gear, the sweaty battles, close contact, like, doesn't exist in this new normal now, and it breaks my heart. But it leaves us open to make a lot of new creations, new ideas, new things. We're not necessarily too broken up about it because at our company we're very forward thinking because we love new challenges. I think that's the most important thing. And so everyone on Battle Universe has come over to the Matthias channel, and now we're gonna make this channel that you're seeing pretty epic. Hopefully some exec channel. Now we have CJ, Woods, Sam, Hannah, Alex, Quinn, and me all on these couple channels. So I'm very excited about it. And I think that we're gonna create some really compelling content that can work within the restrictions of the sad normal. I bought a punching bag to get out all of my anger. Your boy has a lot of anger. On the BU front, if you want to know a lot more about that, we did a whole announcement video. Check out BU down in the description below. If you want to follow the progress of my book, Battle Universe, go to battleuniverse.co right now, or battleuniverse.com. I'm gonna try to have that up by now. But I might be, in a month or so, releasing side stories or spin-off stories while I write my novel, just to bring you guys in on the adventure. But right now, we eat. Hello, people.
Baby brother.
Baby brother. That's true. People haven't really seen him, have they? Hey, kiddo. Whoa, you're like, what is that big old camera? How about I tickle you? Tickle, 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 tickle. You like that? Yeah, you're such a cutie. Where's Mama?
I'm in the bathroom.
I got a lot of packages today, so I can hang the punching bag.
Yeah. You gotta go clean the garage up.
Why are you laughing, huh? Why is that so funny to you? Are you still down to go on a hike?
Yes, it stopped raining.
Oh gosh, that looked really violent on this camera because it's a wide angle. Okay, calm down. You're gonna need to get used to the camera. She is absolutely loopy. Cameras, I got the tiny one. There's gonna be a noticeable quality difference. Get over it. Okay, well let's not have a search for poo-poo, okay? Let's just hike. Okay, Luna?
Alright. But Mama's got more poo-poo and I got my poo-poo too.
You were obsessed with poo-poo. That's just the age, huh? We out here hiking. Getting outdoors helps your immune system, so go outside. You don't have to be near people to go outside.
The anthill.
Oh, anthills, huh?
I see it.
Oh yeah, look. There is a bunch of ants there, aren't there, kiddo?
I don't want to lose my glasses.
You're so cute. It is windy up here, huh? Your pinky? Oh, you hurt it? Did it get pinched?
I got my glasses.
Oh, ouchie. He's trying to go to sleep. Be back! Why is it so bright? What? 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 Ooh, you got a popsicle?
It's mine.
What are you talking about? This is a carrot.
No, this is...
No, it's a carrot. Look. Oh!
That was mine.
I'm gonna take a bit of a breather here. And then I gotta go to a sporting goods store to pick up my heavy bag, curbside pickup. You know what I'm saying? They just opened up, a lot of stores opened up to allow you to get stuff because I've been wanting to hit something for, well, ever since quarantine started. There's another link down in the description below. My board for questions and ideas for this channel. YouTube comments, they're a nightmare. I really only see the top voted ones because usually there's so many, there's way too many comments to even like filter through. And if you guys wanna ask questions or submit some video ideas, use the link down below. It's like Reddit, you don't need to have an account or anything like that. You can literally just go on, submit a question, and bounce off. Man, when you go to Target though, parking lot is even more full than otherwise. Wait, am I here? Am I? No, I'm in the wrong spot. I feel like the only cars in the parking lot are employee cars. I've been there. So now I gotta like check in, Stay in your vehicle at all times. A teammate will deliver your order to the vehicle's trunk or back seat. Okay, well, I have to actually take my seat down, so I kind of have to just do that right now real quick. Okay, guess I'm just gonna sit here with my trunk open. They have this curbside pickup here, and they put all of these little things, boom, 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 they're numbered, and they say that's where you line up. But the curb is red. I can't park at a red curb, that's illegal. Come on, guys. Well, gotta wait to do that. He wants me to pull into the red curb anyways. Illegal, but I get it. My glasses are fogging. I hate masks, dude. Thank you. Oh, it's getting caught on. Give me a second. That couldn't have been more freaking awkward. I definitely can't get out of the car to help him, but gotta climb through my car. That makes sense, law. This is the type of stuff that makes me want to hit that bag. Amanda? What's that? Am I done working for the day?
Yeah.
I can be.
Should be. Let's go hang out.
Might go hang that bag. You want to punch it?
I want to go clean the garage.
Yes, if that'll make you happy today, babe. Will it make you happy?
Of course.
Okay.
Clean garage.
I know it's kind of silly, but I just discovered Lululemon shorts. They're like 50% cotton, 50% like this stretch material. They've got this zipper pocket that your phone just goes in. Doesn't fall out of every shorts. Your wallet has a zipper pocket. Oh no, actually that's just a button. That works. They breathe, they're thin, they're light, they're amazing. I never bought them because very expensive. But finally, after years purchasing them, now I know why. High quality, not sponsored, just a fan. I asked Kevin whether or not I needed boxing gloves, and he was like, yeah, you need gloves if you're gonna hit something because your hands are gonna hurt if they don't. There's the chain. Do you know this can like hold like thousands of pounds? Isn't that weird? Please let this be what I need. Yes, this is what we shall attach to the ceiling. That's the beam. This is the mess as we witnessed earlier. Oh, actually, I think Amanda cleaned up all those shoes earlier. Well, what do you say, Luna? What do you think about that?
Oh, that's just 2 shoes.
All right, Luna, let's clean this up. Let me know when you're done, okay? All right, Atticus, I want you cleaning up all the stuff on the left side of the garage. Got it? I don't want that talk back. I hear you. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so we did a pretty good job. Cleaned up, decent amount. Looks good, doesn't it? Got the bag right here. That's what we're allowed to punch, okay, Luna? We're not allowed to punch our friends, just bags. I've mounted that. That should be good. Now to hang this. Uh-oh, did you find a new home there?
I can't find his drawer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in my
Okay, have fun. Watch out for the tools. You're jealous, aren't you? Okay, so got a little distracted, put the kid to bed, did that. It was fun. And then I put it up. Check it out. Looks good. Head height. That really shouldn't be like that. I should really have a sling there, but it's fine. Got a little spring up there, so when you hit the bag, there's not as much impact because, well, now I can do it when my kid's asleep. And if I do it and time it just right, like ba-boom, 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 they'll just hear a heartbeat, just like when they were in the womb, and it'll comfort them. But really, Dad is just punching something downstairs, unleashing his anger, so he doesn't unleash it on the world. Let's test it out. What? Got these. Got some 14-ounce ones too. Luna was playing with a little bit. I don't need that. Not right now, at least. Again, not a fan of boxing. Don't really care. I will get better at my form. I will talk to some people who know about it a little bit more. So if you want to roast me, fine, roast me. I don't really care. This is really just about hitting something. Ooh, this is gonna be good, dude. I gotta keep my hands up more. This is the first time I've actually hit something. See that? It's got a good spring there too. That works well. Dad did good. This feels good. Ooh, this is gonna keep me awake. My bedtime's so soon. My kid's awake. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, that was wrong. Maybe I do need these. This is worth it big time. Okay guys, that's it for this one. I asked you to comment like 1,000 different things. Links down in the description below. Hope you're having a good life. If you need to punch something, do this. Peace.